Do you ever get tired of spraying your fields at 7 miles an hour and wish there was another option? Maybe something self-propelled? Yeah, there's mods for that. How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best self-propelled sprayer in Farming Simulator 22. And we're going to be judging these machines on 4 different points of criteria. First is going to be the width in meters. Second is capacity in liters. Third is the working speed in miles per hour. And then fourth is the cost in USD, because that's where I'm at. And I've gotten quite a few of these off of ModHub, but there are actually a couple of these that are base game pieces of equipment. First, you have the Amazon Pantera 4502. Next, you have the Berthoud Bruin 4200. Next, the Case Patriot 350. We have the Case Titan 4000. The Case Trident 5550. The Hardy Rubicon 9000, the Jacto Uniport 4530, the John Deere 4940, and the New Holland SP.400F. The first thing we're going to take a look at today is the width in meters. As you can see, I've got the Rubicon 9000 right here, and I've got the Case Titan right over there. And check this out, guys. Whenever I unfold this, you're going to be able to see the difference here in just these two machines. There's a big variation in the self-propelled sprayers. You can see this one right here at just one unfold, it's already bigger than the Titan. But which one is the biggest? Is it the Rubicon? I've got a spreadsheet right here to go ahead and keep track of everything as we go, because we're going to give each one of these points based on where they finish, 1 through 9, and then we're going to add all those points up at the end and see which one gets the highest score. So right here you can see that the Hardy Rubicon comes in with a width of 48.5 meters, all the way down to the Case Titan 4000 at 28 meters. Now in between you can see that we've got the Amazon Pantera coming in at 41 meters. That's a very interesting thing right there, because I don't think anybody has really thought about the Pantera being a decent self-propelled sprayer. And then you look at the Patriot, I mean, all the way down there at 36 meters, but it's right with the New Holland and the Berthoud Bruin also. So the point structure is going to go: the Hardy Rubicon gets 10, the Jacto gets 9, Amazon gets 8, the Trident 7, John Deere 6, the Berthoud 5, along with the Case Patriot and the New Holland. They both get 5 as well, and the Case Titan at 2. Now you may be asking, why did those 3 get 5? Well, because they're exact same width, and I went ahead and just gave them all the same score as in that place right there. Next, let's talk about capacity and liters. As you can see right here on the Case Patriot, we've only got about 3,500 liters. It's a pretty small tank. And you compare that to the Titan here at 2 times the amount of volume you're able to carry on this one as you are with the Patriot over there. The only problem with this one is you need those 2 tools you see sitting over there on the side to be able to lift this back section up on top of this. Yes, it is a modular design that does not come with legs. You actually have to lift it using those 2 pieces of equipment there and like a telehandler or front lifter, something like that. In the ranking for capacity, you could see that the Hardy Rubicon came in on top again at 9,000 liters. The Case Titan was next at 7,571. The New Holland was 6,057. The Case Trident was 5,300 liters. I like that number. Then you had the John Deere at 4,542. Then you had 2 more coming in at almost the exact same as the John Deere with 4,500 liters, and that's the Jacto and the Amazon. And then the Berthoud came in with 4,200. And then in last place, you have the Case Patriot coming in with 3,500 liters. As you can see, the Case Titan didn't perform very well in the width ranking, but it's number 2 now. Does it still have a chance to be the best self-propelled sprayer? For the third set of data here, I wanted to take a look at the working speed in miles per hour. This New Holland here, it's not very good at all. 7 miles an hour, unfortunately. And here on the spreadsheet, you can see that the Case Trident 5550 comes in at 21 miles an hour. That is the fastest sprayer I have seen here in the game so far for all platforms. Now, this thing does take a little bit to put together, but if you can get that, you're going to get rewarded by that incredibly fast speed. And coming in second place, the John Deere 4940, 19 miles an hour. It's a modular design, but you only have to back underneath the module. I think that one would be a lot easier than the Case Trident. I mean, you're only losing 2 miles an hour. Coming in third, we have a 5-way tie. The Hardy Rubicon Case Titan 4000, the Jacto Uniport, the Berthoud Bruin, and the Case Patriot 350 all came in at 15 miles an hour. Now, at the very bottom, we had the New Holland at 7 miles an hour, and just a little bit faster than that, we had the Amazon Pantera at 9 miles an hour. Now, this thing did come in really good on the width at 41 meters, but it's super slow at 9 miles an hour. And the last item on the list here is how much these things are going to cost you to even get on to your farm. Now, this is purchase price, not lease price, and I do have the different values between base and if you put like everything on it possible that you can. So right here, you can see on the spreadsheet that the Amazon Pantera comes in first place with a total of $245,000 to $246,000. So it's the cheapest self-propelled that you can get, so it gets 10 points. Next on the list, you can see the New Holland is going to come in at $258,750 to $265,650. Right on its heels is the Berthoud Bruin at $259,000 to $260,000. And then very, very close to that, with only a $1,500 difference, is the Case Patriot 350 at $259,000 to $261,550. In fifth place is the John Deere 4940. That's coming in at $279,990 for base, $331,725 for the most expensive one that you can get. After that is the Case Trident at $365,440 to $370,439. And then strangely, the Case Titan is even more expensive than that at $385,000 to $407,000. The Titan is an expensive machine, but not the most expensive, because that is a tie between the Hardy Rubicon and the Jacto Uniport, both at $489,000. Doesn't matter what you do to them, that's the price. So which one of these machines is the best based on the 4 points of criteria that I chose to test here today? Well, that is going to be the Hardy Rubicon 9,000. Guys, coming in with a total of 31 points here. The thing absolutely maxed out points on the width in meters and the capacity. Now, the working speed, it didn't do too bad, coming in at 15 miles an hour. You are going to get more speed out of the Case Trident or the John Deere, but I mean, it's close. I mean, it's twice as fast as any sprayer that you can attach to a tractor, but the thing that really sets this apart is the working width at 48.5 meters, guys. 48.5. That is massive. And the capacity, 9,000 liters. And a surprising one to me is the Amazon Pantera, coming in with 26 points. I mean, it beat out a couple really popular mods, the Case Titan and the Patriot. And I mean, for the price, $245,000, you can't beat that. Not at all. I mean, it is the cheapest self-propelled sprayer that you could get. The only problem is that it's 9 miles an hour. Now, the 4,500 liter capacity, there's ways we could get around that, but the 9 miles an hour, that's the biggest hang up for me. But if you're only worried about cost in the beginning, maybe it's the one for you. Now, if it was up to me, I would probably go with the one at the very bottom of the list. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out on this, all right? The Case Patriot, 36 meters wide, so it's right there in the middle of your widths. And unless you're doing some very, very massive fields, you're probably going to get in trouble with the Rubicon, and you're probably going to be like wasting a lot of product, right? So 36 meters there. Now, the capacity in liters, only 3,500, but you could probably pull like a nurse trailer or something like that over by the field. Now, the working speed at 15 miles an hour, I know it's not 21, but that's still not bad. But the biggest factor here that I'm looking at is the cost. It's only about $15,000 more expensive than the Amazon Pantera. I mean, why not? Why not? And it's Case, guys. Well, everybody, that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you would. If you want to stay up to date on my future testing and top videos here on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell too. And while you're waiting on those videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.